with regards to the Bihar SIR exercise. The storm has reached the top court since quite a few days, and the Supreme Court has now posed tough questions. They've racked the petitioners, saying there are little reason and much passion. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has strongly rebutted the charges. They have defended themselves by saying that not one appeal has been filed. The Supreme Court has further asked the Election Commission to furnish details of over 3.66 lakh excluded voters under the Bihar SIR by October 9th is the deadline that has been given. Let's quickly go back to Ananya. So Ananya, over here there is an interim order, correct me if I am wrong, with regards to the Legal Services Authority in Bihar. If you could share what it states.
Well, absolutely. In fact, the Bihar Legal Services Authorities has been asked, in fact, to help people to actually file their appeal if at all they want to get included in the electoral roll. There has been some kind of a problem with them not being able to file their appeals. This is for the benefit of the voters, and in fact, the Legal Services Authorities has been told to actually file an interim report by October 9th. As to how many people, have actually, applied for, in fact, an appeal in this particular regard. And the data would be shown by, in fact, the Bihar Legal Services Authorities and their volunteers who would be assisting these people in order to file their appeal, if at all there are any. In fact, it was a fiery hearing before, in fact, the topmost court of the country, wherein the ECI has completely gone on to say that there is not even a single person who's come before the Election Commission of India with an appeal as far as, being excluded from the roll is concerned. And these petitioners, including the political parties and, in fact, ADR, these NGOs are neither helping these people but are already trying to create a narrative that this exercise is something that is not correct in nature. However, the Supreme Court also took in fact, a strong note of the same thing that, there is little, work and much more passion is what, in fact, has been said by the Supreme Court.
Many thanks to you, Ananya, for bringing us all those breaking inputs.